Good morning, everybody. Today is Tuesday, February 23rd, 2017, and I'm Joe Paul, the local president. Let me give you some highlights today of things that are going on within our local and things that have transpired since our last video. One is the management directed change of schedule on a 1723, a Form 1723. We're having problems with that. It looks to me like management is trying to avoid overtime, and they're changing people's schedules 2 hours early to avoid what looks like early overtime and maybe giving overtime at the end. We're having some difficulties with that. I've already got the MBAs involved and we have some dialogue. So stay tuned for that. We're going to have some grievances in the system for that. So we'll see where that goes. Another thing that I always harp about is the wine garden rights. If you're going to have an investigative interview, request a steward, and one will be provided. If you don't request one, you're not going to get one. And management doesn't have to give you one unless you request it. Always request it. Another issue still is safety. If you see an unsafe act, you see empty equipment is broken, pipes leaking, fill out a 1767, give it to your supervisor. They will initial it, give you some kind of an answer back in writing, and then you can give it to myself. Well, I'll get it to our Director of Safety and Health, Steve Nelson. And we also have another guy represent us, Eddie Starks, out of our Seminole, and he's also going to assist us in that area. So make sure you get me a copy back, or get a copy back to me. Attendance. People are getting letters of warning for attendance, predominantly right now in the Orlando PNDC. Management's just jumping straight to a letter of warning. We don't believe in that. We believe, as the contract says under Article 16, discipline is progressive. You start out with a discussion. Give the employee some idea of what's reasonable to expect, his expectations, the requirements, and if people aren't abiding by those, then maybe you start talking about different things. But just don't jump straight into a letter of warning. We're having a problem with that. We do not agree to that or with that. Another issue that I'm going to harp about, not really harp, but kind of repeat a little bit about, is we still have a big grievance in the system for PSE conversions. We have it pushing in the Orlando PNDC, which we don't think they're going to agree, management that is, but we are preparing our case to go to arbitration. We have 94 PSEs in Orlando PNDC, 35 in Seminole, and that's another push where we're starting to look into the Seminole one. We want new jobs, we want conversions, we want career appointments everywhere within our local associate offices, from wherever we go, all within our local. We want conversions, we want PTFs to full-time, PSEs to career. And that's where we're headed, and we're going to stay on that to make sure that that occurs. And we're working hard with that. Remember, always request your steward. And if you're going to do a statement, as I said in the last edition, we want the who, what, when, where, and why, and how long management's doing your work or other crafts are doing your work. We need to know those particulars. That's the only way, or makes our case stronger if we want to get the payment and to keep our jobs and get paid for people doing our work. So stay diligent, watch everything, be on top of things, protect yourself. And if you ever need us, you call us at 407-854-6396. And we're here Monday through Friday, and we can be reached even after hours on occasion. So have a great day, and I will talk to you at the next segment.